Hi everyone, it's me again, Dr. Gaile Robredo-Vitas, and as promised, this video is going to be all about skincare essentials while on lockdown, following the last video that I posted on the skin issues that we are all experiencing now. In this video, I'm going to go further into detail with what skin steps or skin essentials we should still be doing in spite of being indoors. Skin essential number 1 is proper cleansing. It may seem that our skin is clean because we're just indoors, we're not putting on makeup, we're not exposed to the elements, pero kailangan pa rin natin maghugas ng skin because if not, pwede magkaroon ng build-up ng dead skin cells, oil, debris, and even bacteria na later on can lead to clogged pores and breakouts and even acne lesions. My recommendation for all skin types is to wash your face once or twice a day using a mild cleanser that is soap-free. Look for something that is very effective in cleaning but is able to preserve your skin's protective barrier such that your lipids and your ceramides are kept intact. For individuals with dry skin like myself, I prefer to use cream and milk-based cleansers, and pag nag-a-apply ako ng makeup or anything oily on my skin, I like to double cleanse using balm cleansers. For oily skin naman, you may opt for foaming cleansers or cleansers that have alpha hydroxy acids or beta hydroxy acids. Balm cleansers and balm emulsions are also effective for oily skin. Those with normal to combination skin, you're lucky because you will probably do well with any type of cleanser. Meron namang mga types of cleansers that actually work for all skin types. For example, your micellar cleansers, which remove both oil and dirt, and your gel to oil cleansers, which I find adjusts to your skin type. For example, ako, I have dry skin and then my husband has oily skin. When we both use this gel to oil cleansers, it doesn't leave my skin feeling dry and it doesn't leave his skin feeling oily. So it's good for those of you who share products at home but have different skin types. I mentioned double cleansing earlier. So, double cleansing I recommend for those of you who exercise. Kasi syempre, you have sweat, you have dirt, and build up on your skin. Also for those who wear occlusive masks like N95, especially for long hours, kasi may mga naipon din na dirt in that area. And finally, those who put on thick creams or layers of creams on their faces, or those who use waterproof sunscreen, because these have to be removed also because they can accumulate and clog your pores. Now we go to skin essential number 2, which is exfoliation. Exfoliation is basically removing all the dead skin cells, the leftover dirt and debris that weren't effectively removed by your cleansers. If you don't do this will leave your skin looking dull, may rough texture siya, and pag naipon yung mga dead skin cells and yung leftover debris, they can clog your pores and cause breakouts. Exfoliation also allows for better penetration of all the products and ingredients that you will apply on your skin afterwards. When exfoliating, you can choose from 2 kinds. So we have yung mechanical or physical scrubs. So this can be yung mga brushes or gentle scrub that will not abrade and damage your skin. Yung second type naman is what we call chemical exfoliants. So these are the ones that you can find in tonics and toners or pwede rin mga peeling pads. And ito naman usually contain alpha hydroxy acids or beta hydroxy acids that chemically remove the top layer of your skin. How you exfoliate differs depending on your skin type. So usually if you're dry, I don't recommend that you exfoliate more than once or twice a week. When you have oily skin, it means mas tolerant ka sa mga ganyan. So, pwedeng mga 3 times, 4 times a week. If you have normal to combination, I say you go in between. For those with sensitive skin or existing skin problems like yung inflammatory acne or yung mga rosacea, I really do not recommend that you exfoliate on your own without consulting your dermatologist kasi it might actually make your skin more sensitive and might worsen your existing problem. But if you have mga tonics and toners that have very low concentrations of your alpha-hydroxy or beta-hydroxy acids, these can actually be used every day. For example, if you have your 5% glycolic acid toner or 3% salicylic acid toner, safe naman sila gamitin every day. What you have to remember lang about exfoliating is that kailangan mahanap mo yung exfoliant that best suits your skin and your skin type, and that you do it correctly. Kasi, even if maraming benefits yung exfoliation, when done wrong, using the wrong product on the wrong type of skin, it can actually worsen and do your skin more harm than good. Marami pa ako actually gustong sabihin about exfoliation, like the kinds of products, the kinds of scrubs, chemical exfoliants, and how to properly exfoliate. But I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm dedicating an entire video on just that. So please watch out for that. Okay, so now we go to skin essential number 3, which is applying your sunscreen. So, dun sa mga nakapanood ng lockdown skin video ko, you remember me saying that it doesn't mean that just because you're indoors, you shouldn't be applying sunscreen. Remember, window blocks UVB only, but lets UVA in, and this is the aging ray. And when we use a lot of our cell phones, our tablets, or laptops, we get exposed naman to the blue light or high energy visible light, which actually penetrates deeper than your UVA and UVB and is also found to cause pigmentation and skin aging. What's important when it comes to sunscreen is that you choose something that is broad spectrum with an SPF of at least 30, applying the right amount, about 1/3 of a teaspoon on the entire face the size of mine. Syempre, the bigger your face is, the more sunscreen you have to apply. Make sure that you cover enough of your face na hindi naman siya sobrang kapal, but you know that something's there. It's also important to reapply your sunscreen as needed. For example, if you're exercising or pinagpapawisan ka, kailangan mo pa rin mag-reapply. And depending on your skin type, you might prefer one vehicle over another. For example, if you have normal to dry skin, cream-based sunscreens are preferred. Whereas if you have combination to oily skin, gel-based or water-based formulations might work best for you, as well as sunscreens that have mattifying properties. And lastly, of course, and I think this is very important, choose a sunscreen that you will actually use. It doesn't matter how good your sunscreen is, pag di mo naman ginamit, syempre walang effect. And finally, skin essential number 4, which is nourishing your skin with moisturizers. This step is very, very important, especially after exfoliating, kasi prepare mo na yung skin mo for better absorption of the products that you're gonna use. My recommendation is that you choose moisturizers that contain pro-collagens, such as your retinoids, your vitamin C, antioxidants, and peptides. It's important to pick something that is age-appropriate and that will target your skin concerns. So it can be pigmentation, fine lines, dry or sensitive skin. Your choice of ingredients is of course a very personal one, and I'm gonna talk about what's out there, their benefits, and how to use them another time. Some questions you might have in mind, and these are actual questions that I got from patients and friends. First question that I got, Doc, pwede ba mag-steam? Facial steaming is okay for as long as you use a proper facial steamer, yung nabibili talaga na yun talaga yung purpose niya. Don't even attempt or don't try to steam your face in front of a pot of boiling water. That's very, very dangerous. And 5 minutes of steaming 1 to 2 times a week is enough because it can also dry your skin. Second question, Doc, okay lang ba gumamit ng mask? So if you're talking about sheet masks, they actually have the same purpose as your cream-based moisturizer in that they are meant to nourish your skin. Yung difference lang is that putting it on your skin and leaving it for 20 to 30 minutes is more relaxing, and of course, since it has a longer contact time, mas na-absorb na yung ingredients na nasa mask. One thing lang about sheet masks that I think I have to warn you about, sheet masks are occlusive, and if you do it too often, like every day or every other day, it can clog your pores and lead to breakouts. So for those with acne-prone skin and oily skin, once a week or once every 2 weeks should be okay. It's never too early to start a good skincare regimen. The younger you start, the easier it will be in the future. Kasi pag andyan na yung mga problema mo, mas mahirap na siyang i-reverse than actually preventing them from happening. Of course, it takes more than a good skincare routine to achieve that healthy glowing skin. Diet, exercise, and restful sleep matter a lot too. So that ends my video on skincare essentials while on lockdown. Just remember that the steps that I mentioned, the advice that I gave, are all meant for those who are not suffering from serious skin issues. If you think that your condition is a little more serious than just a breakout, please don't hesitate to consult your board-certified dermatologist for proper assessment and recommendations. So this is the end of my video. I hope you liked it and I hope you learned something from it again. Ang dami ko talagang gustong i-share, ang dami kong gustong sabihin about exfoliation, sunscreen, ingredients, but I'm gonna make it one by one para at least focused and hindi naman kayo ma-overwhelm. But please, if you like this video and if you want to support me, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you again in the future in my other videos. Bye!